It is. Yeah. And Harry Mike's last meeting as president. Yay! Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's my last meeting. We are certainly glad that you are here this morning. We have a great program. We're going to move through the business pretty rapidly. And then our special guest program this morning is a string quartet from Putnam City North High School. We are thrilled. That they have taken their Saturday morning and gotten up. Oh, I'm sure they all rise regularly at 6:30 on a Saturday, but I appreciate being here for our program at 10 o'clock. We have so we are called to order, and certainly want, as always, to express our appreciation to Abide Church for hosting us and treating us so well. Pastor Chris is back here on sound. Thank you, Pastor Chris. Yay, guys. We appreciate it. They are always wonderful to work with. They genuinely love having the neighborhood, having the community come into their facilities. They love us to come, and they desperately try to go. So if there's ever any way they can minister to you personally or individually, they want to. Just let Pastor Chris know. He would be delighted for that. All right, so we have some board and committee reports. Lori McCutcheon first, our treasurer's report.
Thank you. You guys hear me okay? My voice is loud, Terry. So our beginning balance at the end of September was $12,029.97. We didn't have any deposits during the month of October and November, but we do have a pretty sizable deposit coming up in December. Our total expenses were $909.75. We had the church meeting, and then we bought a new coffee urn and food for the meetings, as well as door prizes. We had new Christmas wreaths, which the board approved. Those were $269.40, and then we had $146.41 for the ice cream social. And you can get a copy of this in the front. I don't have copies for everyone, so if you could just take a look if you want to, but leave the copies, please. And our ending balance was $11,120.22.
All right, thank you, Lori. We appreciate that. Yes. As Lori said, both minutes from the previous meeting and the treasurer's report are available for you to view out there. And if you just want to take it, wait till everybody else is gone, then you can take the last copies. That'll be fine. We don't mind that a bit. Richard Russell, will you come and give a membership report, please?
Yes. Well, final tallies for December. If you do pay today, I'm going to go ahead and put it on next year's. So if you want to pay next year's membership, you can do that today. We have 187 households that paid membership dues this year, enjoying it's up 30 from last year. So it was an increase from last year, so it was nice. Total monies that put in the account was $3,869. We had several donations over the 15. A lot of people paid 20. Some people paid extra 15. And someone gave 185 just as a donation to them. So that was cool. So our total money taken in from membership dues was plus 1,000 compared to last year. So that was pretty nice. The 187 represents 28% of the neighborhood. So that was pretty good. Up from last year. So anyway, if anyone does want to pay, I'll hang out after the meeting. If they want to go ahead and do next year's dues, and then they won't be going into the bank until in January. All right? That's all I got.
Thank you, Richard. Great report. Several of you, as I've encountered you out in the foyer and just visiting around, several of you have commented to me that you are talking to your neighbors, you're encouraging to be a part of the neighborhood, you're encouraging them to come. Please just continue to do that. We've got, as you'll see in just a few moments, well, and you already saw in the newsletter, we've got a lot of new folks that are taking new leadership positions. Everybody, all of us who are concerned about our neighborhood, we're working hard to communicate the great neighborhood we have and the good neighbors that we are. Russ Woodard and I were talking just a little while ago. A lot of the people that are moving in, they've never been in a neighborhood like Windsor Hills. They don't know what a good neighborhood is. They don't know about good neighbors. They don't know about property values and all of that. And it really is up to us to communicate that. So I appreciate Richard. I appreciate all of you as you're talking to your neighbors, communicating going by, even if you're not on the new neighbor welcoming committee, that you're going by your new neighbors and talking to them, letting them know what a great neighborhood we have. And I think our programs are outstanding. Our councilman last time, the string quartet this time, that's a great place to be on a Saturday morning. Plus you get that great coffee out of that new coffee urn. All right, Cheryl Weintraub, you are here. I do need you to come. Well, I'll come to you. I have been told, Harry, you're loud, but everybody else says, please make them talk on the microphone.
I promise I can talk as loud as Harry.
No.
Anyway, in case you haven't figured it out by the red wreaths on our entries to the neighborhood, it's the season. There have been lots and lots of free displays going up. It's exciting to drive around the neighborhood in the evening, and sometimes even in the daytime, the lights are still on. But it's great to see all the lights going up. Santa and his little elves will be going around judging the displays the 14th through the 16th. So if you're not quite ready, you've got a couple more days to get your displays up, and he will have a little something extra for our winners. So 'tis the season.
Thank you, Cheryl, and the Yard of the Month group. We appreciate y'all. And the furries aren't here. I didn't see them come in this morning anyway, but I appreciate them getting the new wreaths and ribbons and them taking the responsibility every year to put those at all the entrances. It dresses our neighborhood up and makes it look a little more festive and helps us get in the season. All right, Susie Littlestrand, welcome coordinator. Susie? Yeah, there. Everybody has to use the microphone, even me. That's why I'm doing it today.
We passed out quite a few, didn't take account, but I've got 7 more people that we need to give plants and a welcome packet to. And we probably passed out about 25 this year.
Wow.
And as I'm going through and looking at the county assessor's website to get names and different information, I also see how much the houses are selling for, which is kind of interesting. And there's very, very few houses in the neighborhood that are selling for less than 200,000. Most of them are around 250,000. And I haven't seen it break 300,000 yet, but I think it's gonna do it here soon. And this doesn't have anything to do with welcome neighborhood welcome, but I have one more bag. We had it made for the delivery people, and I've been giving them out there, and it would hold a small, like a laptop.
Messenger bag, one more. Who's a taker?
Does anybody need it?
Who's a receiver? Not a taker, who's a receiver?
Mayor?
Yeah.
Treasurer's standing there.
Great.
Thank you. I got one.
They were made for the newsletter delivery people, and those were leftovers, and they've been in my attic, and I put here.
Chase me down with the microphone, Susie. Thank you. Susie, we appreciate you and all you do for the neighborhood. We appreciate that. All right, under new business then, board member elections. You may not realize, but the committee chairpersons and coordinators, they do not have to come for election. They're published in the newsletter, but it's the board members that and officers that have to be elected. So we have 7 serving positions. The bylaws, neighborhood bylaws, give us the privilege of up to 7, between 5 and 7. So we have 7 to recommend. Well, we have 5 to recommend this morning. Then we'll take nominations from the floor. So President Todd Grosick. Some of you may not know Todd. The Grosicks live on 26th Street. And so through the action of the Neighborhood Association last month, they've been coming some and they've wanted to be active for a long time. But with the action last time, it made them eligible to serve, and the board received the nomination and brings to you the nomination for Todd Grosick as president. I'll introduce the others in just a minute, but because you may not know Todd, I'm going to ask you to come stand here. And Susie, I think you're going to come and introduce Todd so that folks can get to know a little bit about him. He's coming. You're not coming by yourself. It's uncomfortable to be up here, Todd. We appreciate you being willing to stand here while Susie talks about you. And I'm pretty sure she's only going to say good things. Thank you, Susie.
Well, I don't like being up here either, but I got voted to do it, so here it goes. Okay, Todd was born and raised here in Oklahoma City. He's lived in the neighborhood actually as a child. He's lived around the neighborhood in the peripheral, probably, and in the neighborhood the majority of his life. He has a wife named Jerry, and she's sitting right over there. He works for the state of Oklahoma and has worked there since 2002. He has a degree in criminal justice from Central State University, now called University of Oklahoma. Central, I can't even say
That other place.
that other place. He and I graduated from Central State University, so we still call it Central State. He loves classic cars, and he has 2 adult children, 1 deceased child, and 8 grandchildren. So he's a blessed man.
Great. Thanks for thinking. I think you know more about your future president than you know about your past president now. So Todd is nominee from the board for president, then Susie Lillestrand as treasurer, at large board members Linda McClary and Laurie Wickenkamp. And then by virtue of having served as president, I will serve on the board as the past president for 1 year. So these are the nominations from the board. Are there other nominations from the floor for these, or we did not have nominations at our meeting for vice president and for secretary, although I know that there are nominations for those 2 positions from the floor. In fact, Susie, I'll bring it to you. Are you making the nomination? Okay. Susie and Linda are making the nomination. There you go. This is Susie Lillestrand.
Since I've got the microphone, several people have nominated Russ. Russ Woodward for vice president and Sandra Woodward for secretary. Do we know those of you who get on Next Door Neighbor know that Sandra is a prolific writer, so she's the perfect person to replace Brenda to write.
Yes, Sandra does write well. We just can't make it up, Sandra. You actually have to write it. No, we appreciate that. So in addition to the board recommendations, as you heard, the nominations from the floor for Russ Woodard for vice president, Sandra Woodard for secretary. Are there other nominations? Hearing none, then all in favor of these officers, say aye. Aye. Opposed by saying no? Okay, then those people are elected to serve for 2023. Yay. This is a place to clap. Thank you very much. I do want to recognize the other committee and committee chairpersons and coordinators, but before I do that, I also just want to take a moment to acknowledge some of the people that have served this neighborhood so faithfully. In fact, I was looking at the list. Joanne McAtee most recently has served as an at-large member, but she's served in many positions over the years in Windsor Hills Neighborhood Association. Cheryl Weintraub, I was talking to her earlier about how long she's served in signs and beautification and yard of the month, and she couldn't remember. I'm taking that as a sign that it's been a long time, not that she's not quite my age and just can't remember. Program coordinator Jesse Gutierrez has served so faithfully in not only this position, but other positions in our neighborhood. These 3 people represent literally decades of unselfish is what I meant to say, of unselfish, faithful service to our wonderful neighborhood, and I think we need to express appreciation. Just for information, our new committee chairpersons and coordinators, Richard Russell will continue as membership coordinator. Beverly Suplee is excited about serving as patrol coordinator. She broke a bone in her leg, and is in a boot. today. So we are mindful of Beverly. Tamara Johnston as hospitality, Ruthie Glenn as welcome coordinator and social media coordinator, Leslie Fisher as newsletter graphic artist, Susie Lillstrand as newsletter delivery, Linda McClary, lost animal coordinator and science and beautification, Brenda Johnston as program coordinator, and a new position, Good Neighbor Committee. You'll hear more about that in the coming months. Susie High is going to be the coordinator or chairperson for the Good Neighbor Committee. So we're excited about all of these serving our neighborhood for the coming year. How about one more round of applause for the leadership of Windsor Hills Neighborhood Association? All right, good deal. So, Brenda, do we have the string quartet?
I'm thinking we do. Let me go find them. I know they're here somewhere.
All right, good deal. Yeah. Lori McCutcheon also has been our treasurer for several years, and we appreciate her, all the people that have been serving, and many of you, yeah, go ahead. Many of you serving because unrecognized, yes? People wave their arms like that, it makes me think I'm supposed to stop and do something. Okay. All right, Brenda, come introduce our program, please. And it is a quartet.
Good morning, I'm Brenda. I'm your outgoing secretary and incoming program coordinator. It'll be a hard act to follow because Jesse has had really great speakers for us over the years. But we're going to end the year with something a little lively and fun. And we have some students from PC North in the orchestra program, and they're going to have a string quartet for us and Christmas music and who knows? I'm going to hand the microphone to them so they can introduce themselves and tell you a little bit about them. I've told them a little about it. So here it goes. Thank you.
Hi, thank you. I'd like to thank you all for inviting us up to perform for you guys. So, as you know, that we're members of the Putnam City North Orchestra, and my name is Zoe. I'm a senior, and I guess, should I say my future plans?
Are you going to college? Are you?
Yes, I'm going to go to college, study in forensic science.
My name's Anuja, and I'm a senior, and I plan to major in pharmacy. My name is Cheyenne, and I'm a junior, so I'm not exactly sure what I want to do yet.
Hello, my name's Kasdan. I plan to be an aerospace engineer. We have a performance on December 15th. So if y'all like what you hear, make sure come check us out. It's at 7 at Putnam City North High School.
And say the date again.
It's December 15th at 7.
Okay.
Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you all so much for coming. We appreciate them very much. We have a very glamorous certificate of appreciation to give them. And we also donate a little bit to the PC North Music Club, I guess the Booster Club, so as the neighborhood association. So I hope you all appreciated that, and thank you again for being
Thank you, Brenda. Thank you, students. And we appreciate y'all coming and doing that this morning. If you weren't in the Christmas holiday spirit before, I hope this helped you very much. We're so glad that you came. All right, y'all want to back up and go out and finish next, or you can stay. We're going to give away some door prizes. So, Tamara, come take care of that. And you and whoever you want to assist. All right, good deal.
Do you need some help? Do you need help with your stuff?
So, good morning. We have some lovely gifts for you today. In addition to the normal 8 gift cards, I was feeling generous, but I'm still a good steward with our money. So there are just some small little gift items and some curated experiences, if you will. So there'll be a total of 11 prizes today, so please not be bad. All right, and I'm sorry. Well, 3, right? I forgot the last 3 numbers.
Yeah, that's true.
It's finals week. It was a long week, so finally got grades submitted. Give me slip it. 160, and the first prize is a Target gift card. Oh, thank you. Sorry, my assistant had a momentary lapse. All right, so the next one will be for a bronze gift card. All gift cards are worth $10, and 146. Oh, yay! All right, and for the first gift bag, this is a mini baking experience. You have some lovely cookie cutters, a Santa plate, and a lovely Christmas-themed spatula. $149. The next is for a bronze gift card. I have 2 lovely assistants, so nice. 132.
Yay! Well, maybe not. Whether I'm long or not,
So this particular gift experience, if you will, is Christmas decorations. It has a lovely little table centerpiece, some Christmas ornaments, and a pot holder, and a Christmas cow,
You have outdone yourself, girl.
and a lovely reusable bag. 133. Okay. All right, playing for a Target gift card. One, 2, 7. One, oh yeah. A Brahms gift card. One, 3, 0. 1, 3, 0.
Yay!
Another Brahms gift card. It will be number 156. 156.
Right.
All right. And another Brahms gift card. 163. And playing for our final Brahms gift card will be 148. 148. Last but certainly not least, this particular gift, and not all are roughly equally the same price, so one's not better than the other, but this one does have my favorite thing in it, a lovely forest fir candle from Target. It literally went on my list of things to go get when I go back. So this is a curated experience, just some cozy socks for you and a loved one, some snacks, some 2 20-ounce sodas, and the candle, just to have a nice little cozy experience at home. So my lovely husband will, handsome, I should say, not lovely. 138. All right, well, that is it. And again, if you have any ideas that you want for future gift cards or breakfast snacks, just let me know, and I'm amenable.
Thank you, Tamara. Yes. And thank you for the extra special little treat. We appreciate it very much. It is the holiday season. Before we adjourn, just a couple of things. A reminder, they announced that PC North is having an orchestra concert this Thursday, the 15th at 7 o'clock, so be aware of that. I checked with Pastor Chris. If you don't have somewhere to celebrate Christmas, Christmas morning, they'll have a special service here at 10:30, and I know Pastor Chris and the family, the Abide family, would be glad for you to come celebrate Christmas with them. The last thing before we go, I just want to wish you express my desire for all of us, the proclamation of the angels in Luke chapter 2 of the Bible, when they said, "Glory to God in the highest, and on earth peace, goodwill toward men." You are adjourned.